I'm live. And you watching this, you seeing this for a reason. This is my plan to earn $10,000 in income every day. Not in a year, not in a month. I know what you're thinking. The most common thing people think of is in a month. And this is not financial advice. Nothing in here is going to be financial advice. This is just stuff that I'm doing. But the thing I think this is going to make this stand out so much, why you're going to like this live, why you're going to like this video, why you're tuned in, is because the stuff that I'm telling you is going to align with you, and you watching this for a reason. It's been calling to you, because guess what? Bills have to be paid, nigga. They cutting off what? EBT for people. They got a lot of shit happening around the world, and they taking your attention away from what it needs to be on. What's the word? Latosha. If you're watching this in the playback and you want to be entered in to get some extra money, I am going to be giving away $100 every other day. You heard that here first. That's my goal, is to be able to keep giving until we can scale up even more. You know what I'm saying? So all you have to do to be able to enter that giveaway, to get any extra cash, literally, all you do is go to any of my most recent videos and you like and you drop as many comments that are relevant. As many comments as you can that are relevant. And I'm picking one of the comments every other day. I'm gonna go live on IG, go live here, and I'm gonna announce who won. We're gonna pay them out, Cash App. Simple and plain. Keep this shit smooth. $100 every other day. So look, let me get into this. I'm gonna share some stuff with y'all on the screen. This is exactly what I've been doing to earn money, and I'm gonna show y'all some PayPal so you can see the deposits of money hitting my account. If that sounds like something that you wanna be into, actual proof, let me see an emoji in the chat, whether you live or you watch this in a playback. All right, y'all. So everybody has to start somewhere, but I want you to understand is that everything starts with the presence of the mind. We went over this time and time again. This is not our first rodeo, but if you're new to the channel, this might be your first time hearing it. They're going to tell you to go put together some quick shit, sell an ebook, sell a course, do this. I'm not suggesting any of that shit. I'm actually going to suggest something totally different and how we can actually do a little different direction. We probably don't have to post on social every day at all. Let me cook. So these are the things that I'm going to be doing to make money, and maybe some ideas that what you could do too. So first, you got to change your routine. That's number one, is change the fucking routine. I'm making these up off the top of my head, so me referring back to them at the end, we'll see. But make sure you're taking notes, pause, whatever you need to do. Make sure you roll one up. But you have to change your routine. What that means is if you're going to bed every day at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's making you wake up the next day later, you're not as productive the next day, you don't feel like going to the gym because you stayed up too late, you gotta change that routine. Now, am I telling you to go to bed at 9 o'clock, my nigga? No, do what you want. Make sure you like this video too. If you like any of the tips that I'm talking about in this video, or even if you don't agree, just like the video anyway. I know it's only a few of y'all watching this, so future me, when you watch back on this video, I want you to appreciate the 22 people that's in here right now. I want you to realize that pretty soon it's going to be thousands of people in here watching. Not just any of my thousands, 50,000 people in here watching live at one time. That leads me into the second thing. That's changed the shit we believe and the shit we know. You hear me? That's what I'm telling you. You have to change what we know. What I mean by changing what you know is the same way you know how you're going to make it to the grocery store. My dog, he said, let's go. He said, shout out to you, gang. Shout out to True TV. Let's go. So you have to change the routine, and you have to change, guess what? You got to change how you talk to yourself. So when you change what you know, this is what I mean by changing what you know. Think about all the friends you got. Let's say you kick it with 3, 4, 5, 10 friends. You might be in high school. A lot of y'all follow me. Y'all 18 to 24. You might be around work with coworkers. Some of y'all that follow me is 35 to 54. So you might be around your nephews, your nieces, coworkers and shit. But think about this. If all the people you kick it with, they're fat. They don't have any extra money. They don't have no extra cheese. You might want to limit the interactions you have with them people. Still good people, still cool, still your dogs, but you might want to limit them interactions, and then you want to increase the interactions you have with people that can teach you shit. Oh, well, I don't have no money to go to an internship. Guess what? You got YouTube. So with this phone, I'm going to show y'all some deposits that hit my account by doing just this. This is me waking up today. I just want to show you at least some proof so I can show you like, okay, damn, he is making money. He is attracting money. He is attracting something, because guess what? If you don't change your routine, you don't change the people you kick it with, and you don't change what you know, I didn't say what you believe, what you know. What you know is different than what you believe, because when you know something, you have no uncertainty. You know damn well it's going to happen. When you go to the grocery store, you don't think about, how am I going to make it to the store? And do I have, are my tires going to rotate properly? Am I sitting at the proper parallel degree? You just think about what you're going to get from the store, because that's how sure you are you're going to get to the store, because you fucking know. If you know, I want y'all to drop fire emojis in the chat right now. If you somebody that knows and you want to be more definite, when somebody asks you a question, hey bro, what you doing after work? I might go over here. I might do this. Nigga, no. What you doing? What's your goal? What's the purpose? What the fuck are you here for? You here just to kick it and talk about Drake and rappers all day, nigga? And talk about the new slang words and baddies and this other dumb shit? Or are you here to do something on earth, my nigga? You here to bust a move? If you here to bust a move, I want to see some emojis in that chat. I want to see some fire emojis, bro. And out of all the 50, 60 y'all here that's watching right now one time, if all of y'all watching and you not letting this shit register, you lost too, gang. I'm not saying you got to do what I'm saying. I'm not your guru, my nigga. But what I am saying is, if you read all the books in the world, you can listen to all the celebrities in the world, but if you don't apply the shit they're saying, you might as well not listen to them. So let's run up the emojis. Let's go. Let's turn up in the chat. Let's like this video. Let's drop some emojis in the chat. This is not, my channel is not for coddling you. I'm telling you how to go get it. I was a young nigga from the trenches too, but now I'm not. Simple. You see that plaque in the back? It might not mean nothing to you, but it means something to me, because this is incredible, nigga. It started as a thought. Let me continue to cook. So let me just pull up PayPal real quick. So when you start changing what you know, you start changing your routine, you start changing with the people you're kicking around, guess what? You can have a job. Don't let the internet fuck you up. You can have a job. In fact, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be easier if you have a job. You hear what I'm saying? Tupac, what's the word? Double tap the screen. Anybody that has a job, if you have a job, comment job in the chat. And if you watch this in the playback, comment job in the comments. I'm here to tell you, don't let these folks tell you not to have no job, because it's hard as shit if you don't have no job. It's hard to get money, legal cheese, if you don't have a job. I'm keeping it trill with you, bro. Let these other internet gurus tell you whatever they're going to tell you. Let these Instagram, TikTokers, they tell you what they're going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, bro. Even 60 to 70% of millionaires in the country, and everybody's living check to check, according to Yahoo Finance. So I'm telling you, having a job is going to be easier for you. I'm not saying, do I want you to stay there forever? No, I don't want to show anybody's names, but y'all can see some deposits hit the account. This is just today, a couple $1,000s just from today. But what I am going to view message, say get a job, don't you? Yeah, what I'm going to encourage y'all that do got jobs, don't be down on yourself because you got a job. Don't let all these people that's traveling, these girls that looking like they going to these luxurious places, and this bitch is in Thailand every day, in Israel one day. It's a nigga, it's an old nigga paying for that. And he doing what he do to get that. But for the rest of y'all who want to earn these things on your own, guess what? How I earn some money and what I'm doing, and how I just woke up to 2 racks in my account, and yesterday another 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, this is what I'm doing, the shit I'm telling you about. Next, start reading shit. If you don't read and you're not a good reader of regular books like these, I'm not either, bro. I don't read this hard copy shit. I don't want to sit here and read this. It gets me tired. Audio books. So this is what I want y'all to do. If you drive, or if you listen, if you take the bus to school, work, wherever, you take the school bus to school, work, you have time. So this is what I want y'all to do. Instead of listening to an hour of music, switch that over to an hour of audio books. What books should you read? These are my favorites. That's helpful for your mindset right now. Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. I'm not saying this shit again, so make sure you pause, rewind, and write this shit down. Feeling is the Secret. Everything I'm naming you could find for free on YouTube or Spotify or somewhere. You get me? Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Banger. What's another one that's going to help everybody? The Game of Life. Florence Scovel. Banger. These are books that's going to get you in the right mindset, okay? The Secret, things of this nature. Because guess what? Money is a frequency, my nigga. You can have a shit ton of money, but be unhealthy and be miserable. Or all the millionaires I know, they have great attitudes. All the millionaires that I know, I may only know maybe 20 of them, 15 of them, but guess what? They all have good attitudes. They all happy. They all talk about money like it's not the biggest deal in the world. They make a lot of it. They attract a lot of it. You feel me? So those books are some of the ones that help unlock my brain when it comes to what's going on in the world. How does this shit actually operate? And then when it comes to like business and things like that, You can channel into the 12-hour work week, stuff like that. 10X by Grant Cardone. These are pretty good business books that's going to put you in the right thing. The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene, another banger, right? All right, I say all that shit. Start reading. Now when you increase your reading hours, you're going to be like, damn, that makes sense. I didn't think of that. No, peep this. You're going to take 5 minutes every day at the beginning of your day, in the middle of your day, and at the end of your day. Nigga, that's 15 minutes. 15 hot ones. At the beginning, middle, and end of your day. This is what you're going to do in this 5 minutes. You're going to repeat out loud. I am thankful for. Even if anything didn't happen, whatever y'all goals are, I want y'all to comment this shit right now. I know it sounds crazy and it sounds like some cliche shit, but I'm telling you, bro, I just showed you 2 racks from waking up. All I did was get up. So look, you got to start the sentence off like this. Damn, God, universe, whatever you talk to, I'm thankful for. And then I want y'all to comment right here. I want y'all to comment, what are some things you grateful for? What is something you want? Even if it sounds crazy, gang. Even if it sounds like something that you can't even, that people around you wouldn't even fathom. You want to have the best clothing line, you want to be the best Little League coach. You want to go pro. You want to go to the NBA. You want to, what is it you want to do? Be a millionaire. You want to be a 100,000-aire. Whatever the thing. Say, God, thank you for that. That's fire. And then I'm going to tell you something that nobody's probably ever told you before. This is the actual opposite of what I used to tell niggas. The next part of that 5 minutes is crazy. Once you say thank you for that thing, you're going to say it once, you're going to say it twice, you're going to say it thrice. And then you know what I want you to do? Do nothing. I want you to sit and do nothing. I never thought I would say this shit before, but I want you to sit and do nothing. After you say the shit out loud, you only got 5 minutes. You gotta go to work, you gotta drive to work, get your kids ready, get your brother ready, whatever. Trust me, I know. Here, peep what I'm saying to you. 5 minutes. You took 1 minute, you said out loud, God, thank you, bro. Thank you for this thing. I'm so grateful that happened, bro. That Porsche I wanted, sheesh. Nigga, I'm in here talking about a Porsche and I sold my car. I'm talking about a Porsche GT3 right now. So I'm telling you, keep this shit a stack between y'all. I'm talking about the Porsche right now and I don't even have a wheel. I don't even have a car here. I'm talking about money. I didn't talk about money when I didn't have shit in my pockets. All of a sudden, this shit appeared. You get what I'm saying? So now we thanked it, and then I want you to do nothing. When you start doing nothing, and all you're doing is focusing on gratitude, just being one with your breathing, just sitting, eyes closed, thinking, all of a sudden what's going to happen to you is, guess what? It's something called your higher conscious, your subconscious. And guess what that's going to do? It's going to be like, nigga, what's the word? What guy, girl, whatever you are, is going to come to you and be like, bro, what if you did this? Here go a play for you. Here go an idea for you. How many of y'all ever did that before? You just been sitting. All you doing is sitting. You want a bus ride. You like, damn, bro. Rather than think about how shitty your life is, you just accepted it. You just came to a point where you just accepted it, the job, the whatever, and you just daydreaming. And all of a sudden, an idea comes to you. Something comes to you like, man, what if you tried this? What if you did this? I don't know if you've ever done that before, but if you haven't, it's one of the best feelings you're gonna have, because one of the best things I like to do on this earth is think, nigga. I think that's one of my biggest purposes on here, is to think. I love thinking. So guess what? When that thought comes to you, it's probably gonna be something that helps you go in the direction to achieve that goal. So once you do that, we gotta find some vehicles. I'm not thinking about the what all the time. I'm simply thinking on what's my purpose. If I know my purpose is to get X, Y, and Z, to be the best content creator, and to be able to make a living off of YouTube, guess what I'm focused on? YouTube. If that's what you focus on, I don't care if you work at Target tonight. This shit could change for you by tomorrow. You hear what I'm saying? Shout out to bro, 2K Baby. They trying to bash bro because he worked DoorDash. Who the fuck bashes niggas for getting money? Who? You gotta be a hell of a nigga to bash a nigga that wants to better himself, him or herself, because they want to earn some legal cheese. I don't know who did it. They bash him. Now he working with Dwight Howard. Now he working with DoorDash. Now he's getting more money. Probably more money than streaming as a rapper will probably have made him. Make sense? If this makes sense, if you following along, I need fire. I need some emojis in the chat. I need butterflies, fire in the chat. I'm not talking from the hell of it. I pray that at least one person do what we talking about. I pray at least one person. Shout out to all 100 of y'all that's in here right now. So 100 people in here. So 101 of you amazing people in here right now. If at least one person do something of what we talked about today, you're going to notice a change, and I'm guaranteeing it, bro. I'm not your guru, my neighbor. What I am telling you is try something different. Do something different. If the shit ain't working for you, what's the best that can happen, bro? It's 101 people in here, so I need some emojis in the chat right now. Let's continue on. Now, here's the thing that's going to attract us to money. You got to know yourself. The reason we sit in silence, the reason we don't bitch all the time is because we got to start learning ourselves. So if you didn't do your legwork, you didn't get to know yourself, you never sat in silence, you always got this nigga running around, people running around, you always in chaos, you never can have just an ordinary conversation, you never got the proper tools, you always missing something. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything, my nigga. Make sense? Does this make sense? How you do one thing is how you do everything. So you got to start figuring out, how do I slow shit down? I need to be precise with my time. I need to live in the moment. I need to enjoy the day, because what I'm realizing is family is important. Your friends are important. Now, they think that every cry and harm and shit that they got is important all the time, but just realize some people are who they are. That don't mean you got to always hang out with them, but realize everybody's only here for about 60 to 80 of these winters and summers. That's all you get. So while you're here, you got to be enjoying the grind. So if you have no money, I know this shit sound fucked up, nigga. I was poor, still cheesy. Not a dollar in my pocket, nigga. I had negative. I couldn't even swipe. I had so little, I couldn't even swipe to get the DoorDash. Couldn't even swipe to, I didn't even have even enough to afford an item on DoorDash. Did that make sense? Like one of the items on DoorDash, I'm like, bet I'm gonna order something. Couldn't even afford one fucking item because the tax too crazy on it. So you gotta still be grateful for that, because you know, we not believing, we know, right? The reason you're grateful for it because you know you're gonna be here. If you know you're gonna end up here, why not be grateful that you're right here? That's like when you playing ball. If you playing basketball, you go for a crossover and you lose the ball. Rather than thinking about you losing the ball all day and night and crying about that and not going to the next play, if you gonna quit. You're gonna quit the game and go bitch because you lost the ball one time. But if you know you can dunk, 360 dunk, you can do any move you want, why would I trip off of losing the ball one time? Shout out to Bangladesh. Shout out to my folks in Bangladesh. I've been going crazy overseas lately too. Shout out to the UK, Indonesia. Those are the biggest countries that's showing love to me as of late. So shout out to y'all, Indonesia, in the UK especially. Shout out to everybody in America, no matter where you at. You feel me? But let's continue on. Now, for me, my personal catalyst is simple. I broke it down into two things. I'm only investing in two fucking things. Not even the stock market, y'all, believe it or not. With the stocks, I will end up getting some more, of my Mara. I love Mara, Apple, and shit like that, but not even that right now. Simple. It's either crypto or it's these. It's either crypto or it's Pokemon. And if it's not these, or if it's not crypto, I'm not investing in it. It's very simple. Every time I get paid, I got a percentage. I'm being disciplined. I'm like, fuck it, this is what I'm gonna do. Every time I get paid, I'm gonna take 10 to 20% and put it in crypto, 10 to 20% and put it in Pokemon, and 10 to 20% into my company, into marketing, into my business. Because guess what? Whatever the main goal is, that is the focus. Because as soon as when you start being tested of what you know versus what you believe and your opinions and all that shit, God gonna test you, bro. I'm just letting you know. How many of y'all been tested before? You think you about to start going to the gym, you think you about to start doing this and that, and then an obstacle come up. If you ever been tested before, comment tested. If you ever been tested before, comment tested. Like, damn, man, everything just was going my right way, and now shit's starting to fade out. I'm actually going to show y'all another proof. Anybody who wants proof that, did he actually make money? Is he actually making money? If I get 10 emojis in here, I'll show y'all my real portfolio of how, not only how much I have, how much it's grown over the last month. I'll literally show you and tell you everything you could do to do what I just did. I'll literally show you, bro. No bullshit, because I pray that at least one person from this does something, gets inspired, and then surpasses me. That's what I pray. I pray one of y'all go crazy, surpass me, and then you break bread with me. You share with me like, bro, I could do this, this, and this. You know you can do this? Now I can go show my friends, my family, and you can show other people. You feel me? Does this make sense, people? Does this make sense in the chat? Does this make sense in the chat? We need more emojis. We get more emojis. I'll show everybody the exact steps and what I did as far as like my breakdown. And again, future self, when you watching this, it's amazing because when I watch this in the future, I'm gonna have 50,000 people, one live, one platform. But in order to be grateful for the 50,000 at one time, you gotta be grateful for the 5 people, for the 500 people, for the 97 people in your life. This is amazing. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for all 100 of y'all that's in this chat. all of you, whether you commented, whether you just in here just idle, whether you, no matter what you got going on. I know everybody has different lives. We in different countries, we different genders, we different races, we different heights. But in reality, most people just want simple shit out of life, to enjoy life and be happy as fuck and see everybody around them prosper. It's pretty simple what most people want. But in order to do that, it takes a special kind of person. You don't have to be rich to do it. You got to be rich inside. You got to know that you're positive. It doesn't matter if it's rainy outside. If John knows he's positive, he doesn't give a fuck what the weather talking about. If anything, he makes your day bright because he's still lit when it's not sunny out, when it's gloomy out, when it's nighttime out. He know he got to wake up at 6 a.m. She knows she got to go take care of them kids, but she not bitching about it. So the kids, when they see her with a good attitude. Now the kids like, damn, that's my mom, bro. She cooked. She prepared all my lunches. We ain't missing no shit. My mom might have been going through XYZ, but she presented herself to me happy. She was grateful. And so therefore, I'm going to be the best son, daughter. And now you grow up to be the school president. You grow up to go D1 in a sport. You grow up to invent something that helps somebody. You see what I'm saying? All of this shit starts with what you know. And one thing I know about me is I'm focused on getting to this goal, but at the same time, I am going to enjoy my friends and family, but they got to understand where I'm headed. If I'm going in this direction, you can't be asking me to go back this way, my nigga, and go here and there and there. It don't work like that. We going this direction. So everybody that's watching this video, you want to go that way. We all going that way. So if all 130 of us going that way, you can't let your mom, your cousin, your auntie, and all their fucking crazy beliefs take you this way. We going that way. And all of y'all my family, whether you know it or not. All 130 of y'all that's watching this, over the last 30 days, 40,000 of y'all have tuned into my channel. Let that shit sink in. When I was driving here from Philadelphia, I was just in the whip, driving from Philly, 2,000 miles just to get to Cali. In Cali, slept in the whip, had to figure shit out, but I was happy. And since I was happy, opportunities attracted to me. I went from no followers, no subs, now 40,000 in a month. We got to hack attention. We got to be able to hack attention. And one way to hack attention is hack your attention maker. You feel what I'm saying? Lady Muse, Dwayne, I see y'all. Makes sense to me. So you actually, shout out to Jim Rohn and Zig Ziglar, they say, you must ensure the service. So by us knowing, by me being sure of myself, when y'all come to basketball practice, when y'all hop on my team, you know, oh no, bro, he's like that. I want to be on his team. I want to be on her team. I've been following for 6 years. Let's go. Bro, I appreciate y'all. And here's a promise from me. I will be streaming here on YouTube every other day, if not every single day. Y'all got my word. Every other day. Because my goal is to tap on here and really pop shit and get to know y'all. Spread love with y'all because y'all, we locked in, we family. You know, the people we meet on this internet are our friends too. You dig what I'm saying? We spend hours and hours and hours every day with each other. So my goal is to turn this on and see 5,000 people be able to have a conversation and us talk about some funny shit. And we talk about some shit on how to escape the matrix for sure. But let's entertain. Let's have some good laughs and shit. It's not always about being overly serious too right now anyway, you know? So that's the goal. But let's continue on. I need some emojis in the chat if y'all liking this live. If you like this live right here, I need some more emojis in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Even if some, bro, whatever it is, wherever y'all from, make sure we like this video. And I want you to comment specifically what your goal is. So that way next week when we do this shit, well, we gonna be, but you can compare every other day. You'll be able to compare because you can look at your old comment. I want everybody to go in the comments and comment, bro, I'm so thankful for this and this. I'm thankful for this and this. So in 2-3 days when we have another live, you can see what was your action towards it. I'm gonna show y'all my shit. I'm gonna show y'all my real, just cause we locked in. I'm gonna show y'all my actual real goals. My real deals. Niagara Falls, Canada. What's the word? Shout out to Canada. Y'all been going crazy too. Make the first step. You was in the Discord. Let's go. I'm telling you, I ran it up on PSEC like 2021 around the AMC GameStop boom, bro. You already know. We're going to talk about stocks too. I'm going to share all of that shit with y'all, bro. Like my portfolio is how I'm making the money. I told you 10 to 20% in investing and 10 to 20% in Pokemon. Pokemon is a form of investing. It outperformed the S&P. But look, this right here is a list of my 10 guaranteed wins. I wrote down 10 wins that I know will happen, my nigga. I'm going to read them out loud to y'all. Do y'all want to hear these? These are my personal joints. I'm going to share them with y'all. my personal ones. And again, it might be fucking 2 people that even care about this, but guess what? That's enough for me, because I know this video is gonna find the right people, bro. This video is gonna find the right person, my nigga. Because trust me, the universe and everything moves in harmony, it moves in frequency, it moves in vibration. So if my vibration is up here and I'm feeling good about what I'm talking about, the words, it will leave and go into the right ears. You feel what I'm saying? So if I get some more emojis in this chat, I will read off all of these. More emojis in the chat, I will read off all 10 of these. Little 1-sentence things are all bullet points. I know the YouTube chat is delayed, but we need more emojis in that chat, people. And when you come here and you watch this in the playback, I want you to follow along in the comments. You know, drop a comment of what it is you are grateful for. Feeling light tonight, Laura Willing. I feel you. I feel you, I feel you. Enjoy the videos. We need more emojis, people. Let's turn up in the chat. Let's turn up in the chat. I need y'all to go crazy in the chat right now, bro. We dragging it. The energy is gonna be high. So I'm gonna read off these. I'm gonna read off all 10 of these while y'all in the chat going crazy with emojis, likes, whatever it is. Make sure you like the video too, or don't. Do whatever you want. All right, look. 1, every piece of content I post goes viral. 2, I dunk effortlessly with power, ease, repeatedly. Crank, easy dunks. 3, I am the most known food creator in Arizona. 4, I am one of the most respected, loved, enjoyed, and talented creators in the US. Clone Factory AI becomes a powerhouse. Every client or person I help gets undeniable results that they brag about. 7, I attract $10,000 a day with ease. Nicole, what's the word? What's the word? Look, we only got a couple more left. My relationships in aura multiplies inwardly, outwardly, in trust, admiration, and harmony. My health and focus are elite. Everything I touch multiplies in value. Simple. Nicodine, whatever. Penny, what's the word? Yeah, that's how simple it is. So you take these 10, and somebody say, okay, if you could have one thing from this list, if you could have one thing from this list happen. So you see how we wrote all these 10 things, they feel so good, they feel awesome. Yes, it's fire, they feel good. But now we got to do process of elimination out this bitch. Because you want to give something 100%. I want to do one thing and get that shit 100%, rather than do 80 things and give all of them 8%. You feel me? So now we have all 10 of these things. You have to ask yourself, after you write down this list, after y'all do this exercise, you're going to have a list of 10 things that sound cool to you and only you care about it. But you got to ask yourself, what's the most important? If you could have one thing come true off of this list, if one thing tomorrow, you snap your fucking fingers, you wake up, that thing came true. What's the one thing on this list that you will want? Once you have that answer, that is the thing you focus on. That's the thing you thank God for every day. I'm talking about, bro, trust me, my nigga. I done had negative dollars in my account. I'm like, thank you for all this money I'm getting. Yes, Lord, it's lit. Bro, I done had it. Next thing I know, I just got a bag. Before the end of this month, I'm gonna have 50,000. How do I know? I don't know. From what? Probably from YouTube, because that's the most important thing to me. Making content on this platform, YouTube. I want y'all to be able to tap in with me, fuck with my content, like it, enjoy it. I would like to be able to make a comfortable living on YouTube. I have not been paid on YouTube in 3 years. What other creator is keeping shit real with y'all like that? What other creator is keeping shit chill with y'all? They're not gonna show you their portfolio. I showed my real portfolio with boys. Actually, I showed 2 different portfolios with y'all. Ran them both up to over $10,000. Showed you every play I did here live on the net. Showed you different ways to make money. I showed you when I went broke. Told niggas, not a lot of creators gonna do that. I didn't make 1 penny off of YouTube checks in 3 years, bro. They demonetized my shit. It's a lot of people that would give up. It's a lot of people that would say, nah, I'm done with that. I'm gonna start a new channel. I'm gonna do something new. Who the fuck came this far just to come this far? You? I know y'all didn't come this far just to come this far, right? Correct? You're not watching this fucking video for no reason, right? You could be doing anything else in the world, bro. You could be running up, playing the game, going to go track, doing whatever it is you do. Whatever it is that y'all do, you could be doing anything else in the world. You could be saying, you could be going to go terrorize somebody else on TikTok because you're unhappy. You could be going to go say a bunch of cool little roasts and other dumb shit because your life sucks. You could be doing that, but you're here for a reason, right? So I'm simply saying this, damn, what if you wrote this shit down? 10 things that was important to you that you know are going to happen. And then you circled the one that if in 24 hours it could come true, could happen. What would happen if you focused on that? You want to be a comedian, my nigga? Do you have any comedy videos on the internet? You see what I'm saying? Are you just talking shit? Because the coolest thing I'm learning is people that talk shit, you can tell in their language. They say things like, oh, I'm trying, I'm about to. You can know real quick. Leave them people alone. We hang with people that's doing better than us. Even me, bro, I'm joining new things. I'm hanging out with newer people. I'm making myself uncomfortable to an extent like, okay, I need to hang around people that, bro, why would I be hanging out with every day with people that have never made 100,000 if I want to be a millionaire? Do that make sense? If I want to be a millionaire, why am I not listening to a millionaire? People that have the most opinions typically have the least. You ever notice that? Let me read the chat. Everyone needs to show respect. My life rules said hi. Shout out to you. What's up, James? Unsuccessful people talk the most shit. Nigga, think about who all the trolls that you know, people that say dumb shit on the net. If you go to a video, it's gonna be a weird nigga in there talking some hateful shit. Weird people that just do everything. But ask them, what you do that you enjoy in life? Nothing. These niggas go to jobs they hate every day willingly. Think about that. Think about how much brainwashing you're doing. You know how strong brainwashing gotta be to convince a nigga that he's depressed, got anxiety, while completely healthy with a full-grown mustache and beard. Healthy as fuck. But just convinced his own self that he's a nigga got anxiety, but you got enough time to watch porn. How'd that work? Niggas be doing anything. Niggas say anything, bro. Niggas say anything and everything's a fucking distraction. You feel me? You're confused. We're saying words that don't make sense. You dig what I'm saying? So rather than be one of them people, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. You hear what I'm saying? You never gonna hear me say I'm depressed. Oh. But niggas out here watching, rubbing off, bro. What are you talking about, bro? How are you depressed? What are you talking about? You don't strive to do anything. That's why the fuck you're depressed. You don't do anything. You've never done anything in your whole life to completion. You've been alive 18 years, 28 years, 38 years, 48 years, 68 years. You've done nothing to completion in your whole life. And you talking about you got anxiety. I bet you do. I bet you do. I would be scared too if I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize what I saw. Don't let that bar go over your head. So all the new terms that they got niggas using, oh, it's brain rot, all that shit. Nigga, what you think it's doing to your brain, nigga? Who wants to be the coolest nigga in a brain rot? Niggas gonna be called gooners. Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? What's up with niggas? I want to be wealthy. I want to be wealthy. If that's what you like, cool, be the best at it. If you want to, nigga, I'm not the moral police. Now, I don't care what you do, bro. Like, shit. I know why some people track because, bro, working a regular job to get rich is a tough one. It ain't gonna go the way you think. So I see why niggas do what they do. I'm not the moral police. What I am saying is, if you're gonna do something every day, and let's say you play video games every fucking day. You can play the game as much as you want, nigga, God bless you. But if you play the game every day, from 6 and you 26, and you play the game for 20 years, and you're not making no money off the game, but you spend 8 hours a day on the game, to me, something's wrong. You spending 8 hours a day, you spend more time on a fucking game than you do bettering yourself. But that's not bettering you. Make sense? So whatever it is you do, make sure you do good at it. Enjoy it. Maybe see if you can profit from it. Because if you're going to spend your time on it, it might be worth it to make it worth your time. I'm spitting. That's a bar. If you're spending your time on it, you might want to do your best to make it worth your time. Spending a bunch of time being around niggas that scam and do other dumb shit, probably not beneficial. But spending time where you can figure out, shit, you want to own a business? Go hang out with your uncle who owns a business. What are you talking about? Go to your local business where you spend the most money and say, hey, bro, I didn't spent 5 racks with y'all on sneakers. Can I work here from time to time? Could I study you? Can I learn from you? You own a business. I'm just going to keep paying $1,000 for sneakers every day, or can you teach me something? Job means jobs must be broke, trying to make money in everything y'all do. How many times did you goon? She cracks me up. True, you right. That's a great idea. I like to go to college. Bro, I'm not against college. Trust me, I got a bachelor's degree, bro. I made more money than my professors. And there's been times that I made less than them. But what I am going to tell you is I'm not going to go to college again and go listen to a nigga that tucks his button-up shirt in his jeans to tell me how to pay him $30,000 and $40,000 a year for a shit that doesn't even exist, a job that doesn't exist. I made 3,000 videos on Instagram that showed y'all how you can get MIT certificates, Stanford level courses for free. For free, my nigga. For free. That degree is not going to make you, because you can have the degree from Harvard, from Yale, from Princeton, but if you don't get in the rooms, if you're not getting uncomfortable, if you're not busting it up, you're losing. I'd rather go to the golf course with the Harvard people and be hilarious. Go, instead of thinking about how you can go to Harvard, Yale, Princeton, go to the same golf clubs as them, pay to get in the country club, and just bring a bunch of cigars. Bring a bunch of food with you. Be hilarious. Be around them same men that's going to take you, if you work in a company to get that wealth, it's going to take you 20, 30 years, gang. Take you 20, 30 years to work up in a company to bump it up with them, to bust it up with them. Or you could just hack the system and understand that you can quantum leap and get with those people, but they like you for you. Rich people are regular just like you. They like to laugh. They like to drink. They like to turn up. They smoke stuff. They do a lot of shit. You'd be shocked. They regular people just like you. So you're better off figuring out how you can be worth their time. You going to go ask a nigga for a raise and ask for a raise at your job when you've been late 8 times this month. Niggas go to a job 20 years, suck at the job, do it half-assed, and then be shocked if you don't get a raise. You gotta hack the system, hack the matrix. You cannot work your way to riches. You hear me? You gotta invest your way. Even a meager man can invest his way to wealth off of a $40,000 salary. There was an OG, he was a janitor for most of his whole life. He became a millionaire when he was 60, I think, 50, 60, something like that, because he invested every single check. And with compound interest, now OG is a millionaire. Do you want to wait to 60 to be rich? I don't, so I'm not doing that shit. But shout out to him, because at least he proved a concept. You can enjoy your job. He liked that job he did, bro. Enjoy what you do. Own whatever it is you do. If you work at Chick-fil-A right now, work at Chick-fil-A, bro. I used to work at fucking Walmart. I worked at Vanguard. I did insurance jobs. I did all sorts of jobs niggas can never imagine. The most beneficial tip right there. Learn how to appeal to the people in the position of life you aspire to be in. I feel like most people want an easy route to get rich. Peep this. Look, this is the dopest shit that you always got to remember. You are more likely to win at whatever you do because everyone you know in the world, 99.9% of people you know in your family, your friends, they quit at everything. They quit at everything, my nigga. You probably quit at some shit before. Listen to what I'm telling to you. The reason this shit is so sweet and so amazing to get better and better and better is because every person you know, everything that they've ever tried to do, they quit. Every business, every sport, every pursuance of a goal, a dream, these niggas quit everything, bro. Niggas quit everything they ever started, bro. Think about it. Think about it. All your friends that said, oh, I'm finna start doing this, are they still doing it? How's that going for them? And this ain't no hate. I'm just helping you to see. You need to look around and see, like, damn, is that true or is it not true? Nigga, do what you want with the information. But I'm sitting here telling you, if I'm lying, I'm flying. And my feet ain't left the fucking ground. So you see that right here? Are you homeless? No, but I've been homeless before. I'd been fucked up and I didn't know how my next meal was gonna come, how I'm gonna pay this rent. And then all of a sudden I was like, I'm gonna put a play together. I know it's gonna work out. I'm gonna do this, this, and this. And then money came from a way that wasn't that. Some totally different way just popped out, and it happens time and time and time again. Think about your life. Every time in your life you face some adversity. Oh God, if you just let me get out of it. Oh, if I could just, it worked out every time. Ain't been shit that you went through in your life that you didn't make it through, or you would not be here. You hear what I'm saying to you? Every single one, nigga, you shooting 100%. You watching this right now, you shooting 100% from the field. So what you tripping for? You really Curry of your own life. Every single thing you ever had to face in your entire fucking life, you got through because you here. Or you wouldn't be watching me on the iPhone. Probably, I hope you're on an iPhone. But you wouldn't be watching me on the phone, or you could be on one of them cool Huawei phones. I need one of them. You hear me? So I'm telling you, every single thing you ever thought about that, oh man, this heartache, this girl, oh God, nigga, you made it. You about to check out over a chick and you cooking, you here over a job, bro. You good, you're here. You made it through everything you ever been through. So what the fuck is gonna benefit you more? You thinking about, peep this. Most people spend most of their time about losing or death, right? You only do it one time. If you only die or you only lose one time, why would I be thinking about that? I live every day. If I live every day, I'm gonna think about living every day. I'm gonna plan on living tomorrow. I'm gonna plan on living next year. I'm gonna plan on living the year after that. I'm planning to live each and every day. You only do one of them things one time. You only lose if you go to heaven, nigga, you checked out. If you didn't check out and you still cooking, you still got Wi-Fi and shit, you're here. You're here. You're still around. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not the person that's going to tell you that you as a janitor, your job don't matter. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you as the cart pusher, your job don't matter. I think it matters a lot. But I think it needs to matter to you to inspire you, bro, to turn yourself up. I don't want you to be a cart pusher forever, unless that's your plan, because you want to show that you can, stick to whatever plan is. But what I am saying is if you want to make change, you can't talk all this cool shit and have no money. You got to have some funds. You got to have more funds than when you begun. You get what I'm saying? So you control how you finish. You don't control how you start, but you damn sure control how you finish. What's the word? What's the word? Phoenix, I see you. Apply yourself. Yeah, so I don't have no sympathy for somebody that's telling me. I relate to people. Y'all ever play sports? How many people play sports? Comment me if you ever play sports. If you ever play sports, comment me. Look, I relate to people like y'all. Y'all in my family, we relate to one another. I relate to people that's out here going to go get it. The nigga that went and had 2 jobs before. The nigga that can't sleep at night because he's trying to figure out, bro, how do I make this shit work? I'm so close to making it work. That's who I relate to. I relate to them people that be sitting up at night like, bro, this can't be my life. You going to that job each and every day and you just really looking at the wall. Like you around people, but you not present. You in a different dimension thinking about what your life should be. I relate to them people. That's what I relate to. There's a lot of freaky ass niggas saying shit. Think about this. All the shit you talking about, you don't got, and you know, oh, I don't have this, whatever. Think about last year. Ain't you further than you was last year, bro? If you're not further than you was last year, you hustling backwards. You definitely need to rethink. Nigga said, when did you transition? Niggas are crazy in this joint, bro. That's hilarious. Nigga said, when did you transition? Y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all have to relax, bro. Bro, y'all have to relax, bro. Oh my God, it's hilarious. But look, let the show go on. Look, whatever job you do, bro, do that shit to your best. Now, let's continue to cook. If y'all want me to continue to spit, say spit. Some of y'all said that you played sports before, right? So if you played sports before, I'm friends with people that are dogs in sports. That's who I'm cool with. I take you on my team. I take a person who works hard, who's willing to follow direction and work hard, than a person that is talented that don't do shit. To me, if you talented and you got a poor work ethic or you don't do shit, you are equivalent to a bad bitch, bro. You're useless. You're useless. You're almost like a pretty girl. Useless. Same difference. Being talented and providing nothing but bitching about shit, you are useless. Because you complaining about shit that you're actually not even trying to change. You're not even trying to change nothing. You were part of the problem for real. But knowing is going to put you in the right room, because when you know something, all of a sudden God creates an opportunity for you that he can't create for nobody else. It's going to be serendipitously prepared for you. So when y'all watch this shit, when you plan your goals, whatever it is, when you do this exercise that we talked about, it's 120 of y'all in here right now. So when all 100 plus of y'all go to your crib, do your thing, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna look in that mirror, and your life is your life. It could be shit right now. Trust me. I done been living places where it was shitty, but I'm like, damn, I'm a star, bro. It's okay. Because I know I'm finna be this, this, and this. I know I'm this, and this. Look in that mirror and start knowing. When you start knowing, then you're gonna be ready to go to that next thing. Then you're gonna now you're gonna start reading books. Now you're moving out your comfort zone. Now you accept change. Now all of a sudden, oh, that makes sense. Okay, that do make sense. But when you're reluctant to change, when you don't believe what the mirror is showing you, nobody can't tell you shit. You leverage IG to meet up with an ex-Chargers wide receiver in San Diego. We linked up at a coffee shop in La Jolla, talked about football 4 hours, hopped on that flight with the opportunity. Bro, that's fire. If this is real, bro, shit, hopefully that's a real story. Even if it's not, that shit made me happy, bro. So shout out to you, bro. That's fire. Shout out to you, bro. That nigga crazy. If that's a real story, Tanners, that's shout out to you, bro. Where's the hoodie from? This is a Boohoo hoodie. I will be modeling some merch from a company called Pulse Clothing. I got it in the mail. Super fire shit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be rocking for the whole winter. I want to have piece after piece after piece. And again, giveaways. So anybody that's in here right now, it's fire that y'all all here right now, because the craziest part is that y'all are here. I didn't have to pay you to be here, but I am gonna pay. I'm gonna pay it forward because I appreciate everybody here. And so look, what I'm doing is every other day I'm gonna be doing a giveaway here on YouTube. This is my goal, is to get popping on here, so I'm gonna make sure I stream on here every day. I'm tapped in with y'all, I'm answering my comments, I'm making good content for y'all. Any recommendations of videos y'all want me to react to something, I got you. You want a new AI tool, I got you. So now, in order to, for me, I feel like I wanna pay some giveaways. I put that into the universe already. So in order to do the giveaways every other day, all you literally have to do is go to any of my videos, my most recent videos. When I put them out, you can go to my recent one from yesterday, and so on and so forth. Literally drop a comment or as many comments as you want. Like the video, drop as many comments as you want that are relevant, and I'm picking a comment every other day, bro. Any video that gets over 500 likes, I'm giving an extra $100 away. So that should incentivize everybody to, shit, let me share my thoughts on bro's video. Even if you don't like the video, nigga, pop your shit. Tell me why. Make it actually be able to, if you're going to say, hey, nigga, this sucks, that sucks, and this sucks, tell us why. You should be able to, in complete sentences, tell us why it sucks, why it's not good. I appreciate you too, Tanner. Working on getting my cert and scuba diving for next year. This year I'm studying virology and getting your pilot's license in order to boost your resume for your botany position at SpaceX. Nigga, you just making up shit. That's crazy, but them was a lot of buzzwords. That nigga use botany. If any of that's true, bro, you a hell of a nigga, bro. Shout out to you. Do you collab videos or podcasts? I think I could add value with you. Yeah, if you have some motion of your own, bro, I'm down to collab with whoever, bro. Any creators. I'm not one of them. Any creators, bro. You can have less subs than me. There's people that get way more views than me, and you got less subs than me, less followers than me. I'm not one of them. Anybody that has motion of their own, you got to at least have some motion. But anybody that has any motion of their own, shit, if you want to collab with me, send me an email. My email is iamthesessionmusic@gmail.com. But you can also find it on my About tab on my page. Any person, bro. I don't care what country, I'm with you. If you got good value and you got motion of your own and you want to collab with me, you fuck with my content, let's lock in. Let's make something happen, bro. I want to be one of the most known creators on this platform, and I will be. I am. I'm putting it into the universe now. I am. He said Nipsey Vaughn. Getting my last five skydives to cert solo jumps. Then he wasn't bullshitting. You have a huge desire to start a business, but have no idea where to start. Been doing a ton of research on different ideas. Thank you for your encouragement. Let's go. Yo, y'all been really turning me up today. I'm super grateful to y'all. And so look, I need to get more structure with my streams here. I want to do every day 4:20 is my goal to come stream here with y'all every single day at 4:20 p.m. I need to hold myself to it, but I also want to make sure that y'all are free at that time. Y'all like these lives. Y'all tapped in. You engage like you're doing right now. You share this shit with somebody. So I'm gonna do my due diligence to make sure I show up. You know, I gotta be a man of my word, nigga. I gotta walk it like I talk it. If I don't walk it like I talk it, don't listen to me. Real rap. You have your doubts, but it's something that I really want to do. Having love for plants and extreme fascination with outer space. Bro, let's fucking go. Let's turn yourself up, nigga. It's not weird. If you like it and you believe you can do it and you know it's lit then. Say that. Make it lit. How about that? You feel me, William? If nobody made it cool to do that shit before, you make it cool. You make it lit. You become the best version of you. You make this shit cool. You show them folks that, bro, this botany shit fire. Nigga, I like flowers. I wish I could show y'all my bum, but nigga, I like flowers. I fuck with it. I'm gonna make this Pokemon shit cool because I think I'm cool. The world might take some more time to catch up, you know, might take. But hey, I believe it. I believe I'm cool. If this nigga Pharrell and T-Pain can walk around wearing Abraham Lincoln hats and top hats and magician hats and be cool, I can be cool making videos, and I know that for sure. You got some more jumps, you want to do it. What is the best way to start buying Pokemon cards? Bro, this is my, look, let me show y'all this is my portfolio. So I can show y'all literal proof. Like, this is my actual portfolio on buying these cards. This is what my portfolio is worth right now. Worth more than my stocks, to be honest. For me, this is how I buy, bro. If you don't know what a card you like and shit, this is this simple. Pick China, Indonesia, one of them countries, and buy promo cards. If you buy sealed promo cards, anytime they come out, old ass ones, new ones, if you buy them Jones, what's gonna happen is, watch this. I'm gonna show you 3 or 4 examples of how they went up. If you buy them, you'll be able to get them for $5, $25, $35, cheap, bro, cheap. All of a sudden, one of them cards is gonna hit. People make things popular. And if you once you got 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, now you got a stack of cards. You can sell them to people on Facebook. You can sell them on whatnot. I'll show you how to get all that stuff set up in another video. Shout out to you, thank you, Scratch. But look, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I talk about this all the time. So this card, right? I bought this a couple years ago, and I bought it for $250. This same card is worth $1,400 now, right? And so you can just buy sealed versions of it. You see this shit here? I'm gonna show you another example. You do this, you'll probably come up. This ain't financial advice, but I'm literally telling you in plain English how I was able to do it. I went to ebay.com. I typed in KFC promo cards of Indonesia. Nigga, this is cheap. KFC. Y'all see the KFC sticker? I typed in KFC cards Indonesia. A bunch of people on eBay gonna pop up. I saw somebody that had some pretty good cards. You know what I did? Guess what the first thing I did was? He said, hustle people for money is a waste of dick. Bro, I didn't even ask you for money. I'm giving niggas money. Fuck that nigga talking about. But let's just remove the nigga. I think sometimes people drink, you know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with the nigga. But here's a way you can literally get paid. I'm giving y'all a hack. You could do it or whatever. I went to eBay. I typed in KFC promo cards. This card is from Indonesia. The American dollar is worth more than Indonesian money. Okay, so people from Indonesia need cash. You get a whole batch. Okay, every one of these cards, you get it for $110. So what I did was I said, okay, if I can get the whole batch for $110, I'm gonna buy them. Let me see how the quality comes. I bought them. The quality was incredible, right? So what I did was I bought another one. And what happened was now I have 2 of them with all the cards. And now these 2 cards alone in the 10 are $500 each. 500 by itself, 500 by itself once you get it graded in the 10. So now we took a $200 investment. Just these 2 alone in the 10 is 500 each, up to 500 each. This in a 10, 175, 135, 135. He's saying, they talking about 6767. Nah, bro. But you see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? I just showed you how I took a play. Something that's interesting to me. Pokemon's interesting to me. It's already fire, the cards are fire, and they went up over 3,000% in the last 10, 20 years. Sign me up. S&P only went up 400%. Yeah. So this is a fire asset and you can touch it. You can feel it. These are real. So these are things that people trade in real time, sell in real time, real liquid on these. You hear me? You feel me? So that's today's video. I pray y'all enjoyed the video. This is the most people I've had on a live on a YouTube stream in literal years. So it's got to be a testimony to all y'all that's watching. It's a testimony to exactly what I'm talking about, because I manifested this. I meditated on it. I said, this will happen. This will happen. This will happen. And all of a sudden, this shit started to happen. You see? Because we know. You got to know instead of believing. Believing is you're looking for some sort of sign to believe that it will happen. When you know, you just know. And you move with certainty. You feel me? So if you like this video and this live helped you in any way, run up some emojis for me before we get out of here. Like the video, and most importantly, drop a comment on this live, my most recent video, and turn the post notifications on. The bell notice gotta be on, bro. I'm telling you, I'm taking over the internet. Every time you open Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you're gonna see my face. I appreciate y'all. Share this content with somebody. I will be giving $100 away tomorrow. So make sure you tapped in with the notifications on. I'm aiming for 4:20 p.m. I'm gonna let y'all know who we give it to. 4:20 p.m. Make sure the notifications are on. I love y'all, boys and girls. We lit. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did.